Okay, welcome back to Mangg the Duelyst climbing the ranks. And I actually did record a video of this earlier in the week, like Tuesday or so, right when the new patch came out. And so I did record it, but then I reformatted the computer. I guess I forgot that I recorded, so I lost it, and so yeah, I didn't. It wasn't like some spectacular video or anything like that. It was just kind of there. But yeah. So, anyways, on Tuesday, the 14th, a new patch came out, and of course, as we all suspected, Songhai was nerfed a little bit, but they didn't want to. I don't think they like to do like just huge sweeping changes. You know, they like to kind of dip their toes in and change a little bit, see how that works, change a little bit more, just change how that works. And so what they nerfed was not inner focus. It was not. Inner focus is still the same. It's still hilariously broken. There it is. No, what they nerfed was a spiral technique. It is now 7 mana, up from 5. And it's deal 8 damage to a minion or general. And so this card is pretty much worthless. I have 2 in right now, but really I'm very tempted to just go down to 1. And so Songhai is definitely not dead at this point. But it's in very kind of much of an identity crisis at this point. Because it's like, what does Songhai do well? You know, what is it really about? And we thought it was like the burst deck, you know. But at this point, Abyssian is really becoming the new burst deck. Because they got stuff like, they got Void Pulse, which is good, very good. And then they just got Darkseed. Deal 1 damage to opposing general for each card in opponent's hand. So that's potential. Like, if you get 5 or 6 damage for 3 mana, that's huge. And then they have the 4/1 rushes. They have the death. Like, there's, yeah. The only thing that Songhai does better then is, of course, inner focus, which is probably going to be nerfed. But then if that's nerfed, we need buffs somewhere else. And so, yeah, like, I pretty much invested everything into Songhai at this point, but, so, I don't know. If Songhai doesn't work out, I don't know what to do. My Abyssian is still okay. I still have some stuff that I like, but, yeah, it's not great. So, we're going to stick with Songhai with the cheese. Hopefully we can set up some inner focus craziness, but, yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's months and months of balance changes and all sorts of stuff ahead of us. Again, I must reinforce that this is in pre-alpha.
Lion versus Songhai.
But, you know, here's my issue. Here is my issue. It's in pre-alpha. They want us to test out their game, correct? They want us to test it out, make sure that everything is kind of kosher. You know, making sure it's all good, test everything for balance, so on and so forth. And then they make it ridiculously hard to get really anything going on. Like, basically, if you want a good, solid deck that's competitive at this point, I think I've said at this point like 5 times. I'm sorry. If you want a competitive deck, you have to sacrifice all the other factions. Like, you have to disenchant everything from Lionar, Vitruvian, Magmar to get a good Songhai deck. And that's just kind of like, ugh. You know? It's not great. Why not just give us all the cards? I just don't get the mentality of like holding us back so much from getting all the cards, testing them all out, finding out all the like there's a bunch of cards you never even see. And it's like, okay, if this was even in beta, I would say okay, fine. Because you don't want to do probably too many resets, you don't want to give everybody everything. So, okay, fine. But this is pre-alpha. There are not many people playing this game. That could work. Kablam. So, I don't know. I just don't get the mentality. And then they make it like... They could just make it easier. Like, you just get a lot of spirit, and you get a lot of gold. You get a lot easier, a lot faster than they would plan for a release. But no, they make it like even tougher than I think they're planning for release to get cards. And it's just like, why? I don't get it. I really don't. If any of the developers, anybody working for anybody from Duelyst, explain it to me, because I just don't get it. Anyways, we're working this guy over pretty well. We got I threw in these Scarlet Vipers, 5 cost, 2/5, but flying with backstab 4, which means they do 6 damage base. And they can fly right to the guy's ass. Combined with inner like boom, like that was a huge mistake on his part. But it's like, what else is he gonna really do, you know? But he should have at least, I don't know. If he would have moved here, he wouldn't have gotten. Yeah, I mean, this guy's ranked 24, kind of a nublet, I guess. And, yeah, he's pretty much owned. Yeah. BM. Yeah, so that's kind of how it's supposed to work, with inner focus and the buffs and getting into the right positioning and so on and so forth. Okay. Booster pack. Maybe get something good. Oh, we got a legendary. There you go. We got Venom Toth. 3 cost, 1/4. Whenever your opponent summons a minion, deal 1 damage to enemy general. Not so hot. Like, does this have a place in my deck? With how much dispelling and removal there is, I don't see this ever doing more than 2 damage. I could be mistaken, but our deck is pretty... I don't see it. And then we got a Keshrai Fanblade, which in certain metas could be pretty good, and spells are pretty OP at this point. I could see throwing one of those in. I think I already have them. Another Gorehorn. I might throw that in. Let's take a look. Do I have room for another Gorehorn, or do I already have a few? I have 2. Could take out the Lore Master, but I kind of like that. Take out another Spiral Technique. We don't need it. We don't need it. Oh, apparently, I think I must have disenchanted one of these. Like, I was on a disenchanting spree, and I felt terrible about it. Damn you, Duelyst. So in the video that I lost, that I didn't upload, I went up a guy who was like rank 6 or something like that. He was Song High.
Versus Lionheart.
And he ran a deck very, very similar to mine. Cheese, cheese, cheese stuff. But this guy, he ran like a goddamn kingdom of cheese. It was unstoppable. Like, there was not a single thing that I could do. And it was just like, he didn't, like, spiral technique wasn't even the issue. The issue was inner focus, basically. The issue was Chakri avatars with inner focus just got completely out of control. And, because if you get 2 inner focuses in your hand, it's basically game over for the other guy. But, I mean, if I can get into this guy's butt, he's going to put it right here, which is not where he should put it. There you go. Okay, so we can teleport this guy to here. Give him +1/+1. And then we can give him +3. And then, boom. He's doing 8 damage with no counterattack. Now, he's probably just going to move this over here and kill it, but okay. I mean, that's a good turn, too, in my opinion. So, yeah, I mean, I really like Duelyst as just, you know, mechanics-wise. I think it's got a lot of promise, a lot of potential, but there does need to be a lot of work done in balancing. And at this point, I think they could make it a lot easier on themselves by just opening it up to just open up all the cards. They probably will never do that, but I know Hearthstone didn't do that, and I know Blizzard never does anything like that, but why do they need to copy Hearthstone, like, design-wise so much? See, now I might actually hold on to the Spiral Technique, because he's at 14 health right now. Spiral Technique, Phoenix Fire, that's 11 damage. I really do not have to do much. Now, this is problematic. This is annoying, because I really have no way of dealing with that. I basically just need to tank it and hope I pull a Mist Dragon Seal. Which I didn't. There's no really point in me doing anything. Oh, there's an inner focus. Not that that does actually that much. If he has heals, I'd say we're in a very bad position. If he doesn't have heals, then yeah, we pretty much win. That's cray cray. Wow. Okay. It's... Wow. I lose. There was nothing I could have done, no matter what. Nothing. I could not have killed this thing no matter what. So I guess I need more Dispels in my deck. Huh. Well done. I was like, there's no way I can lose that, but that one thing with the right buffs, done. I don't think we'll ever make it past rank 13.
The True versus Songhai.
Like, Songhai's really only removal is Onyx Bear Seal, which is an epic. And that's really hard to make. That's a lot of freaking spirit. Okay. We got some stuff building up here. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I think I've just accepted I'm not very good. I can talk plenty, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, I just threw away my 2 Chakra avatars for no reason. Like, look at this. I'm gonna be at 12 health. I didn't even swing. I have no idea. There, get rid of your shit. This guy's a lower rank than I am. What am I doing? I trusted too much in the cheese, I think. When I first witnessed the cheese, I was like, this is it. Nothing in Duelyst could ever beat this. I was very mistaken. Because pretty much everything can beat it. Great. It doesn't matter. Pretty sure I'm gonna lose. Yeah, that's lethal. He had lethal without doing that. But like I said, at this point, I'm basically song high or bust. I don't really have... I invested everything into it. And this was being complained about on the forums, where it's like, some weeks you might just be able to not play because of certain nerfs and stuff, and that's... You've invested everything into a certain faction, and then it's just... Well, shit, you know? Now, I'm not saying that the spiral technique nerf killed this deck. It didn't help it. But the deck wasn't very strong to begin with. Like, I don't have the full everything that I want and need. And it's just... I'd be better off getting a new key and just starting a new account and opening 20 booster packs. And it's just like, why not give us every card? Or just make it easier to have more cards. Why do you have to do this? I want to love you. Why won't you let me? God. Okay. There's some possibilities. Do that. Oh boy, spiral technique. That's just a really solid minion. Okay, I don't know why he... Okay. Way to take the absolute most amount of damage that you could. Just so you can heal 5, but that still doesn't excuse it. There you have it.
Victory.
That didn't really feel good, I guess. It just felt like... it felt hollow.
Songhai versus Lionheart.
I probably should have more dispels in my deck. I'll admit to that. See, now that's a hand right there. Yep. I mean, theoretically, we can pull all of that off. Unless... No, because he's probably going to kill my Mana Wisp. So we'd have to skip... we'd have to skip the +3. But I don't really want to do that. Oh no, maybe we wouldn't. Well, oh, maybe we wouldn't. Hold on. So this is a given. And then we can teleport it to there, and then we can do everything. There you go. There. We did everything. It's an accomplishment in and of itself. Now it's just gonna die to something very simple and bullshit, and then we basically lose all of our tempo, and we never recover, and we lose the game. But we did pull off that whole turn, and that was cool, so remember that. Yeah. Alright, we can keep it going. Some people might wait until they have a better hand and let it all go at once, but that's for the foolish. Look, we can do the same thing next time. That was kind of an interesting draw. Apparently, backstab used to do double damage when you were behind the target, and it was like anywhere behind the target. Like you could be in any of these squares, but you did still get strike back, and apparently that was way too OP. But if they changed it to you don't get strike back, but you can be in any of these squares, but you get the numerical value, maybe that'll work. I don't know. Backstab probably needs some more fleshing out as well. Oh boy. And again. Okay. Now we just have to pull a spiral technique. Which, you know, it's possible. There's one in there. Or a Phoenix Fire. No, maybe not anymore. Okay, now the only way I win... Well, Spiral Technique or Dispel would be good. Ugh, God damn it. I lose, actually. 15 damage. Yep. Once again, brought down to card draw. Lionheart's really damn good. Why didn't I settle on that and just go for broke with them? Why did I go for Songhai? God damn it. Well, I think that's going to wrap up for today. We'll wait till the next patch, see what happens, but I don't know what to do, because at this point, if I get rid of everything Songhai, if I abandon ship here, I'm not going to have nearly enough to do anything. Like, I have 16 Spirit. Oh, sure, I have 16 Epic Shards. Oh, boy. It only costs 3 Epic Shards to make an Epic card, but oh, wait, you need 450 Spirit. It's so wonk. Just give us all the cards! I just want to... Let me yell at somebody that works for this game. Why do you have a pre-alpha that's made this way? And they don't even let you buy cards. And they're like, we're not sure if even you'll ever be able to buy cards. They're like, bullshit! Because then if you get shitty booster packs, you're just stuck with shitty booster pack. Like, there's nothing you can do. You just have shitty decks, and you play your shitty decks, and you never win, so you never get anything new. That's why we have wealthy people. Oh, Duelyst, why won't you let me love you? Anyways, my name is Mangg. This has been Mangg the Duelyst. See you fine folks in the next part.